Hello friends, good afternoon, welcome to NEET WORLD. This is your Abhilash sir. So here we are to discuss mathematics 2A, that is senior IPE, okay, 2A questions pertaining to binomial theorem. So in the previous classes we have already covered what is that? De Moivre's theorem, questions on De Moivre's theorem and also theory of equations. Yesterday itself we have already started with binomial theorem. Today we will be completing what? Binomial theorem pertaining to that chapter. Will be covering what? LAQs. Okay, like I told you in the previous class itself, LAQs, there will be 2 LAQs from binomial theorem, correct na? 2 LAQs from binomial theorem, that is 14 marks worth, correct na? 7 plus 7. So binomial theorem you will be getting 2 LAQs, both will be very easy. Those questions only we are solving. If you practice this question, definitely these questions itself will come. Okay, so you have to practice very well. Am I audible? Okay, okay, all right, fine. So but before that, like I inform in every class, so if you want this soft copy to get 75 out of 75 in 2A or 2B or 1A or 1B, that is in junior IPE or senior IPE, so why you have to download this soft copy? Because you will get very important LAQs, SAQs and VSAQs, blueprint, simple and easy to understand solutions, and also previous year exam papers, not random questions, and based on previous year papers you are also giving guest papers and also model question papers, and 60 days perfect revision schedule for your IPE exam. All these things will be available in this soft copy. How to do this preparation, everything is given in the soft copy itself. So but how to download this is given, okay, in our shorts also, but let me explain again. That is, see, it's a very simple procedure, be it for mathematics, be it for physics, chemistry, botany and zoology. It is the same simple procedure. Okay, first of all, subscribe to your YouTube channel, and below this video you are having what? You are having the Telegram link. Please join the Telegram channel to get important updates. Apart from that, if you are on Instagram, please follow our NEET WORLD Instagram page. Apart from that, MedWorld app, like I tell you that Med Space World, okay, download that app and go to the chat section, type hi, and immediately our team will contact you and you will get the soft copy of the required material. All right friends, having said that, let us start our discussion on binomial theorem. Binomial theorem, already we have solved certain important questions. So let us continue from where we left off. So binomial theorem, what is the page number? 72. Binomial theorem not just for IPE, very important, basics are very important even for your MSET, that is AP set, and also if you are writing JEE, all these exams. This is theory of equations, we have solved multiple questions. Okay, binomial theorem. Now this is the question that we have to solve. This is the question that we have to solve, correct na? This is the question which we have to solve. We have not solved this question in the previous class. This is the question which we have to solve. So just a minute. But before I solve this question, let me remind you about certain very important formulas I told in the last class itself. That is, NCR by NCR minus 1 is given by N minus R plus 1 by R. Okay, N minus R plus 1 by R. Another formula which we have learnt is, that is NCR plus 1 by NCR. That is given by what? That is given by N minus R by R plus 1. Okay, if it is reciprocal of this will become what? NCR by NCR plus 1. This will also become reciprocal. It will become what? R plus 1 by N minus R. These are the 3 important results which you have to remember. Okay, based on this only questions are coming. These are the 3 important results which you have to remember. See, there are certain set of questions. See, there are 12 questions in what is that? PYQs. If you see, we need a binomial theorem. 6 questions will be based on these 3 things. Okay, another 6 questions will be based on only one formula. Okay, that you have to remember. So all right, let us start with this question. So they are telling, if the coefficients of 4 consecutive terms in the expansion, okay, are A1, A2, A3, A4 respectively, then show that. Okay, we have to show this. Okay, this is what we have to show. 2 times A2 by A2 plus A3 is equal to what? Okay, this is what we have to show. Actually, this A4 should not come here. A4 should come here down only. A3 plus A4. This is the question. Correct now? Now let us solve the question, friends. So see here, solution. Always we have to take plot. Let us write. We know that. That is what? We know that 1 plus x to the power of n is nothing but equal to what? Nc naught plus nc1 into x plus nc2 into x square plus up to ncn x to the power of n. Correct now? This is the standard equation of binomial expansion, correct na? Now what they have given, let us take LHS. Okay, we have to prove something now. Let us take LHS. They have given what? They have told A1, A2, A3 and A4. Okay, A1, A2, A3, A4 are four consecutive terms of the expansion. What expansion? 1 plus x to the power of n. This also you got to write it because this is given. You have to write this. Okay. Next, let us take LHS. LHS is given as what, friends? LHS is given as, see here, okay, A1 by A2 plus A1 plus A2. Okay. Next is what? A3 by A3 plus A4. Okay. A3 by A3 plus A4. This is what we have to prove. Correct now? LHS is given like this. Okay. We have to take what? LHS is equal to, let us take LHS. A1 by A1 plus A2 plus A3 by A3 plus A4 is equal to something we have to prove. Correct na? This is what you have to prove for LHS. Clear? But before that, what does this A1, A2, A3, A4 means? They are telling they are in consecutive. Okay, they are in consecutive terms. That means what? They are consecutive means you can think that they are in AP. Correct na? 2, 4, 6, 8. They are in AP. Common difference is what? Common difference is what? 2, 4, 6, 8. Common difference is 2. That is common difference is 2. Clear na? Like that, if we talk about this, these are what? Consecutive terms means they are in AP. Or the otherwise also, if they are in consecutive terms, let us take, let A1 be equal to what? Let A1 be equal to what? Let us take it as what? Let A1 be equal to NCR. What they have taken? NCR only we will take it. Okay, let A1 be equal to NCR. Or you can take NCR minus 1, R minus 1, R plus 1, R plus 2, or R plus 1, R plus, anything you can take. Okay, NCR. Next is what? A2 is equal to NC R plus 1, A3 is equal to NC R plus 2. Okay, what about A4? A4 will become what? A4 is equal to NC R plus 3. This is very important step. Okay, this is very important step. Let this is what we have taken. Now see here, what is the thing that we have? A1, A1, A2, A3, A3, A4. Okay, what I will do is in the denominator, what I will do? I will take A1 common. If I have to take A1 common, definitely here also A1 should be there, but here A1 is not there. That means what? It will come to denominator. Correct na? In the denominator I am talking about this A2. So see here, so this implies what? A1, if I take this A1 outside, this will become what? 1 plus A2 by A1. Correct na? 1 plus A2 by A1. See, because A1 I am taking outside, here A1 is not there. If I have to remove means something I have to give. What I have given? If I remove from the numerator, I have to give the denominator. Okay, we should not keep debt. Okay, if we take, we have to return it back. So we have taken from here, we will give it back like this. Okay, you have taken like this, you give it back like this. So in the denominator, keep it like this. So A1 cancels, A3 also, A3 you take common. So this will become out 1 plus A4 by A3. Correct na? 1 plus A4 by A3. Here also we have taken debt, we will give it back like this. So remember like this, take it like this, give it back like this, means take from numerator, give from the denominator. Remember like this. This will be useful in many questions. Okay, when you take it, you have to give to the denominator. If you take like this, give it like this. That's all. Okay, remember like this. Now we have 1 by, this is what we have. Correct now? Now this implies what? Let me write it here. This implies what I have now? 1 by 1 plus what do I have? A2 by A1 plus 1 by what is that? This is 1. Why? Because we have divided everything. So 1 by 1 plus what is this? We have A4 by A3. Correct? 1 by A2 by A1, A4 by A3. Correct na? Now what we have to do? We have to put these values of A1, A2, A3. What are the values we took? That is their consecutive terms. We have to put the values of A1, A2, A3, A4 here. That's all. Okay. Just put the values now. Next step is what? Just substituting the values that is given. 1 plus A2 is what? A2 means it is nothing but NCR plus 1. NCR plus 1 divided by what is it? NCR. Okay. Plus 1 by 1 plus A4 means what? NCR plus 3. NCR plus 3. Divided by what? Divided by NCR plus 2. This is what we have. Correct na? This is what we have. Now let us move to the next page. Now I will write one very important result, that is the formula. Okay, what is that formula says? We says that, okay, let me write here. We know that NCR plus 1 by NCR is equal to what? N minus R plus, no, this is not the formula, this is what? N minus R by r plus 1, correct na? N minus r by r plus 1. That means what? In the numerator, this value is bigger, means this value is smaller by 1, means this is the formula we will apply. Okay, we know that this is the thing we will apply, correct na? This is equation 1. Now same thing I will apply here. So NCR plus 1, NCR plus 1 directly we have, correct na? So what I should put here? So this will become what? This implies 1 by 1 plus, what is this? N minus r by r plus 1 plus, same thing holds good even here, NCR plus 1 by NCR. That is what? There is a difference of what? 1. Here also difference of what? 1. Okay, the formula also difference of what? 1 only, correct na? That is numerator is bigger by 1 and denominator is smaller by 1, correct na? So here what I can do? It will become 1 plus 1 by 1 plus n minus r. What is the r I should take here? What is the r value I should take here? Here r is this, correct na? Here r is this. So here what is the value of r I should take? Think correctly. So what is the value of r I should take? It is coming blank, let me check. Now is it clear? I hope it is clear now. It will be clear. So see here what is the value of r I took? Same r. So here what is the value r I should take? R plus 2, clear? So here r will become what? R plus 2. So 1 by n minus r means n minus r plus 2, r plus 2 means r minus 2, minus r minus 2, minus is outside na, this will become minus r minus 2 divided by r plus 1. Here r is what? R plus 2 plus 1, correct? R plus 2 plus 1, clear? Now this implies what I should write? So this will become 1 by, okay, r plus 1 plus n minus r, okay, divided by r plus 1, clear? Divided by r plus 1 plus, patiently you have to write down whatever is there. So this will become what? R plus 2 plus 1, r plus 3. I will write what here? 1 by r plus 3 plus n minus r minus 2. This is what I got. Divided by what is it? R plus, what is it? R plus 3, r plus 3. This is what I have. Next step what will happen? This will go up, this will also go up. Now what about this one? R plus 1, n minus r. So plus r minus r, what I can do? Cancel. Okay, here also what? Plus r minus r, what I can do? Cancel. So this will, this one. So see, r plus 2 plus 1 is what? R plus 3. Here if I take LCM, this will become what? 1 is there. So this will become what? R plus 3. Got it na? So plus r minus r cancels. So now what will have? R plus 1 will come to the numerator. This one r plus 1 divided by what is it? What is it? N plus 1 is there. N plus 1 is there. That's it. Next plus r plus 3 divided by what is it? N plus 3. N plus 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2 is what? 1. So this will become n plus 1. This will become what? N plus 1. So what we will have? We will have r plus 1, r plus 3 divided by what is it? N plus 1. So what do we got here? R plus 4, okay, 2r plus 4. R plus r is 2r. 3 plus 1 is 4 divided by n plus 1. So what I should take? 2 I can take common here. So if I take 2 common here, so this will become, see, here I put the formula, here I should write what? Therefore using 1, we should write the reason. Therefore using what? Using the result 1, I wrote this. Very important to write this, then only you will get marks, complete marks. So see here, I got what here? This I will write it as what? 2 times r plus 2 divided by n plus 1. 2 times r plus 2 divided by n plus 1. So this is what? This I will write it as equation 2. This I will write it as equation 2. That's all I can do when it comes to LHS. Now what I will do? Sometimes you can take LHS and get to RHS. Sometimes you can take RHS and get to LHS. Sometimes you have to do simplify LHS and then take RHS, simplify RHS and then equate it. Now what I will do? I will take RHS. Okay, let us take RHS. Okay, what is RHS that they have asked? Okay, RHS is what? 2 times A2 by A2 plus A3. Okay, 2 times A2 by A2 plus A3. Now let us take RHS. RHS is equal to what? 2 times A2 by A2 plus A3. Okay, 2 times A2 by A2 plus A3. Here also same thing, 2 will be there, A2 will be there, A2 I will take outside, this will become what? 1 plus A3 by A2, correct na? So A2 cancels, this I will have what? 2 by 1 plus A3 by A2. What I should do? Just put the values of A3 and A2. Okay, A3 is what we take? NC R plus 2. A2 is what? NCR plus 1, just one numbers less than the required number. So this will become what? This will become 2 times divided by 1 plus NCR plus 2. You should be careful here. Here NCR plus 1. That's it. Same formula again. Correct now? What is the formula? That is NCR. No need to write the formula again because already we have written. You can write here directly and you can use what? In the bracket using 1. You can write what? Therefore using 1. So this will become what? Here R value is what? R plus 1. So NCR plus 1 by NCR is nothing but N minus R by R plus 1. So here R value basically is R plus 1. So this will become what? 2 times, okay, 1 plus, what is this? N minus R. N minus R is what? N minus R plus 1. R plus 1 means minus of minus 1. Minus of plus means plus into minus is minus 1. Okay, divided by what is it? R plus 1. Okay, R plus 1 is, I'll write R plus 2 directly. Okay, this will give me what? This will give me 2 times, okay, R plus 2 will go up, okay, R plus 2 directly will go up, and here also it will come. R plus 2, I have taken LCM. R plus 2, okay, plus N minus R minus 1. See, here I have taken LCM, okay, and I have sent it here. Okay, understood na? Should I write one more step? Okay, so this will become what? This will become, see here, plus R minus R cancels. This will give me what? This will give me 2 times R plus 2, okay, divided by, what is it? N plus 2 minus 1 is plus 1. So this will be N plus 1, okay, that is N plus 1. This is what? Let me write this as equation 3. This is, let me write this as equation 3. So from equation 2 and 3, what I can write? From equation 2 and 3, what I can write? So see here, what does equation 2 says? 2 times R plus 2 divided by N plus 1. What about equation 3? It is saying 2 times R plus 2 by N plus 1, same thing. So from equation 2 and 3, what is it? LHS is equal to RHS. LHS is equal to RHS, hence proved. Khatam, that's all. Clear na? LHS you take, you will get simplified value. RHS you take, you get simplified value. That's it. You take 2 equations, LHS, you write one equation 2, this is equation 3. From 1 and 2, LHS is equal to RHS, proved. 7 marks complete. But you have to write the reason there. Here, most importantly, therefore using 1, we know that. Okay, that is the thing you have to write. Then only you will get full marks. Otherwise, you will get 5 marks or 6 marks. Okay, that reason is very important, writing it in every question. Clear? This is the way you have to solve this question. Clear na? Let us move to the next question. Let us move to the next question that is there. Clear this question? Okay, let us move to the next question. Another question that is on AP. Okay, this is the question that they have given. This question did we solve? I don't think we solved this question. Okay, this is the question we have to solve. So they have given what? Look at this. They have given if 36, 84, 126 are 3 successive binomial coefficients in the expansion of 1 plus x to the power of n, find n. Okay, they are telling 3 successive. Okay, 3 successive binomial coefficients. Okay, 3 successive binomial coefficients. Again, they are talking about successive terms. They are talking about AP or successive terms. Okay, in theory of equation also they are talking about AP or geometric progression, all these things. So you should be strong in what? AP, you should be strong in geometric progression to solve questions on theory of equations and also binomial theorem. Clear? So 36, 84, 126. 36, 84, 126. Okay. So let us take this question. They are asking us to find the value of n. Okay. So what is it they are given? Let us take solution. Solution. Okay. 36, 84, 126 are consecutive terms of this you have to write mandatorily in every question. Okay, based on the question. Terms of the expansion 1 plus x to the power of n. Although they have only given, you have to write it mandatory. Okay, it is not falling from air. They have only given, but still you have to write it. Okay, that is the thing about IP. You have to write the very important steps. This is what they have given, you have to write it. Okay, next, let, same as previous question, let 36 is equal to what we will take, NCR or NCR minus 1, anything. Okay, let us take it as NCR minus 1. Okay, what about 84, 84, this is next term, na? Consecutive means this is term number 2 means this will become term number 3, like that. So this will become what? NCR. R minus 1 plus 1 means NCR. This will become what? 126 will become NCR plus 1, correct? r plus 1. Now see here, instead of writing like this, they were given are the 3 successive binomial coefficients, are the successive consecutive coefficients of the terms of the expansion. They are not consecutive terms, consecutive coefficients. Okay, let 36 is equal to NCR minus 1. Okay, let us write like this. Let this be equation 1. Okay, and 84 is equal to, let us write this as NCR. Let this be equation 2. Okay, what about this? 126 is equal to NCR plus 1. Let this be equation 3. Now always take the middle term, that is what, 84. Okay, for this what I will do, 2 divided by 1. Okay, bigger value divided by smaller value. Okay, first let us take what? Okay, 2 divide 2 by 1. Okay, divide 2 by 1, that is divide 2 by equation 1. That gives us what? That gives us NCR minus 1 by NCR is equal to what? 36 by 84. Correct na? 36 by, I have written like this. Okay, we will write it here. NCR by NCR minus 1. Okay, NCR by NCR minus 1. NCR is what? 84. 84 by 36. This is what we have. Now see here. Now this is 6 6 this is 6 14 6 14 is 6 7 what is it? So 6 5 what is it? See here 6 1 so this is what? 6 14 is 84. Now further I can do what? 2 3 2 7 I will have 7 by 3. Correct na? 7 by 3. Now further NCR by NCR minus 1, what is the formula that we have? N minus R plus 1 by R. N minus R plus 1 by R. See here, N minus R plus 1 by R. NCR by NCR minus 1. N minus R plus 1 by R. This is the formula we are using. By R. Correct na? This is the formula we are using, and this is equal to what? This is equal to what? 7 by 3. 7 by 3. Now just cross multiply this. On cross multiplying this, let us write it here. On cross multiplying this, what we will get? We will get 3n minus 3r plus 3, okay, is equal to 7r. So is equal to 7r. 3n, if I bring this 7 this side, this will become minus 10r plus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, is equal to 0. Let us write this as equation 4. Let us write this as equation 4. One equation we got. Now what we will do? We took equation 2 and 1. Now let us take what? Equation 2 and 3. 2 and 3 or 3 and 1, anything is fine. Let us divide equation 3 by equation 2. Okay, divide equation 3 by equation 2. Let next page. Okay, divide equation 3 by equation 2. Equation 3 by equation 2. Then we will get what? 2 linear equations. If we solve 2 linear equations, we will get the value of n. Okay. Now we got already one linear equation. Now we have to get one more linear equation. We will take other two equations, that is 3 and 2. Divide 3 by 2. Okay. 3 divided by 2. That is 3 is what? By NCR is equal to, what is it that we have? 126 by 84. Correct na? 126 by 84. We can divide by 7. 7 ones are. Okay, 7 ones are, no, it will not go by 7. So see here. So we can take it as what? We can take it as 6 only. 6 2s are, okay, 6 2s are, okay, 6 2s are, 7 also we can do. We'll do 7. So see here, 7 ones are 7, 56, 7 8s are 56. Okay, 7 ones are 7, 7 2s are. Now what is this? 6 3s are 6 2s are. Okay, this is what I have, 6 2s are. Now see here, this will become what? This will become equal to 3 by 2. This implies what? NCR plus 1 by NCR is nothing but n minus r by r plus 1. This is the formula we have. Okay, this is equal to what? 3 by 2. Just cross multiply this. On cross multiplying, we will get 2n minus 2r is equal to 3r plus 3. 3r plus 3. Just cross multiplying this. What I have done? Just cross multiply. Okay, 2n minus 2r is equal to 3r plus 3. Okay, now let us simplify this to get a linear equation in n and r. 2n, if I break this 3 this side, this will become minus 5r minus 3 is equal to 0. This will become what? Equation 5. Now let us solve 4 and 5. 4 and 5. Okay. What is this 4 and 5? 3n minus 10r plus 3. 4 is what? 3n minus 10r plus 3 equal to 0. This is what? 2n minus this is 2n. 2n minus 5r minus 3 is equal to 0. Now they are asking us the value of n. If they are asking us the value of n, I should not eliminate n. I should eliminate what? R. Two variables unknowns are there. Two equations are given. To find out two unknowns, two equations are required. Definitely fine. But they are asking us n. So let us eliminate r. To eliminate r, what I should do? Here 10 is there. Here 5 is there. I should make it equal. This equation I should multiply by what? 2. If I multiply by 2, what I will get? So if I multiply by 2, this will become 4n minus 10r, okay, plus 3, not plus 3, this will become what? This will become what? Minus 6 is equal to 0. Let me write this equation again. This will become what? 3n minus 10r plus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, this is minus, this is plus, this is minus, opposite signs. So 4n minus 3n is what? N. 4n minus 3n is what? N. So this is what? Cancels. Okay, so this will become what? N minus 9 is equal to what? 0. N minus 9 is equal to what? 0. N is equal to 9. So n is equal to 9 is the final answer. Very simple question. Okay, but you have to pay attention while solving the question. So this is how you will get the value of n. Otherwise, if you find out r, you will put the value of r in any of the equation and then you can find out the value of n. Instead of that, directly you can do this so that you eliminate r and you will get the value of n. Clear now? Okay, this is how you got to solve this question. Very simple. So you take the equation 1, 2, 3, divide 1 by 2 and divide 3 by 2. That's it. You will get two equations, two linear equations. Solve those two linear equations, you will get the value of n. Okay, let us check the question what they have given. Okay, what is the answer that they got? 9. Let us check. Okay, observe here. Okay, they have also got the value of n as what? They have also got the value of n as equal to 9. They have also got the value of n as what? Equal to 9 itself. Okay, they have also got the value of n as equal to 9 itself. Clear? This question I think we have already solved in the previous class. This is the question we have to solve now. Okay, correct now? Look at this. They are telling what? If n is a positive integer, then prove that c0 plus c1 by 2, c2 by 3 plus up to cn by n plus 1, 2n plus 1, that is you have to prove that is equal to RHS. Okay, this is the thing we have to prove. Correct? This is the thing we have to prove here. This is the proof we think we have to prove here. So let us start with this. So let us start with this. So here let us take what? Let us take LHS. First let us talk the LHS. Solution. See here. Solution. First of all, what they have given the value of n? N is what? Integer or a real number or integer or a natural number or whole number. N is given as what? N is given as what? N is given as a integer. N is a positive integer. Okay. N is a positive integer. Okay, correct na? N is a positive integer. Let LHS, let it be equal to S. S is equal to what? Let LHS be equal to S. Like the one of the question, first question we solved in the yesterday's class. So LHS is equal to S. So LHS is given as what? C0 plus C2 by 3. C0 plus what is it? C1 by what is it? C0 plus C1 by 2. C1 by 2 plus C2 by 3 up to this is C3 by 4 up to this is Cn by n plus 1. Correct na? This is what is LHS. This is what is LHS. Huh? Okay, no problem. We have written one term extra, not a problem. So we will take this. Okay, let us remove this term, not required. We are not liking it. Let us remove. Okay, Cn by n plus 1. This is what we have. Now, instead of writing C0, I can write it as what? NC0. Will that make any harm? No. So I can write it as what? This I can write it as, let S is equal to NC0 plus NC1 into 1 by 2. Okay, NC2 into 1 by 3. Okay, up to NCn into 1 by n plus 1. 1 by n plus 1. Correct now? Okay. Now, let this be equation 1. Multiply same as the first question we solved yesterday. Multiply equation 1 by n plus 1. By n plus 1. Why n plus 1? See here. Why n plus 1, not n plus 2 or anything? Because they are asking in terms of n plus 1. So we have to multiply by n plus 1 because they are only asking. When they are asking what they are asking, that only we should give, na? Not something else. So they are only asking n plus 1. So we should give what? N plus 1 only. So this will become multiply by n plus 1. Both sides you have to multiply, not just one side. So this will become what? This will become n plus 1 into s is equal to, what is this? If I multiply by n plus 1, this will become what? N plus 1, okay, into nc naught, okay, plus n plus 1 into nc1 into 1 by 2. This will become what? N plus 1 here. This will become what? I can write this as n plus 1 into nc1. Okay, nc1 is equal to what? N, na? nc1 is nothing but equal to what? nc1 is nothing but equal to, see, nc naught is equal to what? What is the value of nc naught? nc naught is 1. nc naught is 1. So this will become what? N plus 1 into 1. N plus 1 into 1. So nc1 is what? 1 itself. Okay, n into nc1 is not 1, nc1 is n. Okay, correct, na? nc1 is n. N into n plus 1 into 1 by 2. nc2 is what? N into n plus n into n minus 1. N into n minus 1. nc2 is n into n minus 1. So this will become what? N into n plus 1. Already we are multiplying into n minus 2. Okay, into what is it? This I should write what? This I should write it as what? This divided by what I should write? This is what? nc1 divided by what is this? This is nothing but n itself. This will become what? This will become 2 factorial. Correct, na? 2 factorial into 1 by 3. I want to write into this into 1 by 3. Up to ncn is what? ncn is 1. ncn is 1. Okay. 1 into, up to this is up to 1 into, what is this I have? 1 itself. Okay. 1 into 1 by n plus 1 into what I should write? N plus 1. This is what I have. Okay. Now see here, n plus 1 into 1 is there. Okay. N plus 1 is there here. Now what I will do? N plus 1 into 1. Okay, this 1 I can write it as what? N plus 1 is there, correct, na? What I can write? N plus 1 c naught, n plus 1 c1. Okay, in terms, instead of writing n, I can write it as what? N plus 1. So this will become what? N plus 1 into s, same as the first question. Okay, this will become what? Same as the first question. This will become what? N plus 1, n plus 1. What is this? N plus 1, what is it? C naught. This will become what? N plus 1. What is this we have? C1. Okay, n plus 1 C1. Similarly, what we have? N plus 1 C2. N plus 1 C2. Now, similarly, if I go on like this, n plus 1 C n plus 1. N plus 1 C n plus 1. Correct, na? N plus 1 C n plus 1. So, this is what we have. Now, this is what we have. N plus 1 is there. C naught is there. Clear, na? So, this is what we have. Just a minute, what we have to prove? Okay, this is what we have. Now see here, here will not get directly C naught, will get C here. Here will not get C naught, this will get n plus 1, C1 will get. Okay, so we are having n plus 1, not 1 Jan. If it is just 1, I can write C naught, correct, na? If it is just 1, see, n C naught is equal to what? 1. N plus 1 C naught is equal to what? N plus 1 C naught is equal to what? 1. Correct, na? But here I am having 1, na? No, right? I am having what? N plus 1. If I write what? NC1 is equal to what? N. N plus 1, C1 is equal to what? It is N plus 1. Whatever top is there, that is I should write. So N plus 1 is there, means I should write what? N plus 1 C1. Correct? N plus 1 C1. N plus 1 C1, this will become N plus 1 C2. Okay. So this will become N plus 1 C3. Okay. It will go on and it will become N plus 1 C n plus 1. But okay, our formula holds good if it is starting from C naught. That means here C naught should come. C naught is not there. To get C naught, what I will do? I will add 1 on both sides. I will do what? I will add 1 on both sides. So this will become what? 1 plus n plus 1 into s. S will remain with n plus 1 only. This will become what? 1 plus n plus 1 into C1, n plus 1 into C2, not C2, n plus 1 C2, n plus 1 C3 up to this should be plus, here plus should come, don't forget, here also plus, ending starting also plus, plus n plus 1 Cn plus 1. Because the formula holds good word, binomial expansion starts from NC naught, here NC naught is not there. If I want NC naught, that means I need 1, so I will add 1 on both sides. Now instead of writing 1, what I should do? NC naught, that's it. Okay, so this will become what? This will become what I can write here, this will become 1 plus, this you should write 1, this one you should write it as it is, 1 plus n plus 1 times S is equal to, 1 is nothing but equal to what here? Instead of writing the NC naught, I will write what? N plus 1 C naught, because everything is in terms of what? N plus 1. So this will become what? N plus 1 C naught plus n plus 1 C1, n plus 1 C2, okay, n plus 1 what is it? N plus 1 C3 up to n plus 1 Cn plus 1, okay, plus. Next, let us go to the next page. This is what we have. Now what we have in the LHS? 1 plus, okay, n plus 1 into S is equal to, we have something, that value will be equal to 2 times n plus 1. Why? Because therefore, if you are having NC naught or just C naught, okay, I will write just C naught plus C1 plus C2 plus C3 up to C to the power of n, this value is equal to 2 power n. This is also important result, this is also important results, or this is also important formula. So C naught, C1, C2, C3, C naught means nothing but what? NC naught, NC1, NC2, NC3 up to NCn. This is nothing but equal to 2 to the power of n. But here we are having it in terms of what? Here we are having it in terms of what? N plus 1, n plus 1, n plus 1. Below it is what? C naught, C1, C2, C3, that is common, Cn plus 1. Okay. If you are having it in terms of n plus 1, it will become 2 to the power of n plus 1. If it is n plus 2, 2 to the power of n plus 2. If it is n plus 5, 2 to the power of n plus 5. If it is n plus 6, 2 to the power of n plus 6. Okay. But C naught, C1, C2, up this is common. Okay. This is the formula. Below also it will become what? N plus 1, last term. Okay. So see here, if it is n, 2 to the power of n. If it is n plus 1, 2 to the power of n plus 1. If it is n plus 5, 2 to the power of n plus 5. If it is n plus 100, 2 to the power of n plus 100. So here we are having what? 2 to the power of n plus 1. Okay. So this value will become what? This value will become 2 to the power of n plus 1. Very important step, very important key step. This is my key step. Okay. Now let us further simplify. So n plus 1 times S is equal to what? 2 times n plus 1. This 1 if I send it that side, it will become minus 1. Clear? Clear till here? Now this n plus 1 I don't want, I want only S. LHS is equal to, I have to prove. So this will become what? S is equal to 2 times n plus 1 minus 1 divided by n plus 1. Wait. That is nothing but equal to RHS. Okay. See here what they are asking us. 2n plus 1 minus 1 by n plus 1. Same thing. Did we get here or not? 2n plus 1 minus 1 by n plus 1, that is equal to RHS. What we can write here? Did we prove it or not? Proved. Clear? Understood? That's it. That's it about this question. Okay, we have taken this question, solved this and slaughtered this, that's all. Okay, biryani ready hai, aap khao, that's it. Clear na? That is 7 marks you will be getting. Clear? Clear na? Understood na? So that's it. So that one you don't forget. If you give, you have to take like this. If you take from the numerator, give from the denominator. Take from the denominator, give from the numerator. That's it. That is one, that question. This question, n plus 1. What they are asking, that you give. If they ask chicken biryani, give chicken biryani. Don't give mutton biryani. If they ask mutton, give mutton biryani. If they ask fried rice, give fried rice. If they are asking n plus 1, you should multiply by n plus 1. N plus 2, multiply by n plus 2. That's it. Clear na? That is what we did. Simply randomly we didn't multiply by n plus 1. Clear? Okay. Next question. So these are the set of questions with respect to NCR kind of things. Now this set of questions will be belonging to, now next set of questions will be belonging to one set of formula that we have. Okay, one set of formula that we have. Okay. Now let us solve this set of questions. Now next set of questions, see here. This will do it later, not a problem. This is not so important. Now see here. So see here, this is the question we will be solving. Now series based questions. Okay, till now binomial explanation. This is infinite series. This is finite series questions we solve. This is infinite series type of question, how to solve. How to solve infinite series based question. Okay. So, simple formulas are there for this. Okay. There is only single formula which you have to use. Okay. You have to learn that formula. So, this is the thing. So, they are telling us what? Find the sum of the infinite series. They are only telling it as what? Infinite series. In that case, what is the formula that we should be using? Okay. So, we should take what? Let us take up the question. Let us take up the question, that is solution. Okay. Let S be equal to, what is it that they have given? 1 by 1 plus 1 by 3, 1 plus plus
1 by 3 into 3 by 6.
Correctly, 1 by 3 into 3 by 6. 1 into 3 by 3 into 3 by 3 into 6. Correct na? Don't cancel it. Write it as it is. You have to find. Don't cancel it. Okay. Next is what? 1 into 3 into 5. 1 into 3 into 5. 3 into 6 into 9. 1 into 3 into 5. 3 into 6 into 9 plus. Okay. If it is M set, we would have solved this in 2 steps. If it is M set or if it is JE, we would have solved this question in 2 steps. But here we are not supposed to do that. If you do it in 2 steps, you will get the answer. But marks also will get only what? 2 marks only, not 7 marks. Otherwise, they may give 1 marks or they may not even consider. Okay, because they want the completely defined steps. Okay, so this is let S be equal to. Okay, this is what? Up to infinite series. This will be up to infinity. Okay, now we should write what? Now S is of the form. Okay, S is of the form. Okay, S is of the form 1 minus x to the power of minus p by q. Okay, S is of the form, this is the formula, 1 minus x to the power of minus p by q. Okay, we know that you should know. Okay, we know that 1 minus x, okay, 1 minus x to the power of minus p by q is equal to, we have a formula. What is the formula? You have to see here. So, this is the formula you have to remember. This is the formula you have to remember. How to remember the formula? I will tell you. How to remember the formula? I will tell you. In every formula, what is coming first? 1 is coming. Correct na? Write 1 plus what you should write here? Okay, what you should write here? Here you should write x by q. First is what? X by q. First is x by q. Next it will become what? X by q whole square. Next will become what? X by q whole cube. Okay, up to infinity it goes on. X by q is one thing. Next is what? P is there. I wrote P and Q. P by 1 factorial. Next is what? P into P plus Q. P into P plus Q by what is it? 2 factorial. P into P plus Q by 2 factorial. Next is what? P into what is it? Let me write it bigger. This is what? P into P plus Q. Write it again. Next it will become what? P into P plus 2Q. Okay. Divided by what is it? Divided by 3 factorial. What is it? This will be x by q whole cube up to infinity. Up to infinity. Understood now? See what is it? 1. Next is what? X by q. X by q whole square. X by q whole cube up to infinity. Then after 1 we will start with p. P by 1 factorial. Next is p into p plus q. P into p plus q. Next p into p plus 2 cube. P into p plus q. P plus 2 cube. Previous friends also you should see. Just because you got new friends, you should not forget old friends. Okay, you are alone here, nobody. Then you became something. Then you should add those friends. That's all. Okay, that is what it says. So this is the formula. I am telling this in a funny way so that you remember in the examination. This is the formula. You definitely have to remember. Okay, if you remember this formula, these questions are pretty straightforward and easy to solve. Now see here. This is what they are given. Okay. This is the formula, that is what I wrote here, correct now? So 1, 2, 3 means what? That is nothing but what? 3 factorial. 1 into 2 means what? 2 factorial. Some books they will give it like this, don't need to get confused. 1 into 2 is what? Or 2 into 1 is what? 2 factorial. 3 into 2 is what? That is 3 factorial, correct now? So that is what they have given. So directly I have written this in a even more simplified form. Now if I talk about this, S is given like this. Okay, so 1 is here, fine. Okay, wonderful, 1 is here. Next we are having 1 by 3. So we have to, let us take S now. S is equal to, yes, we have to modify to get into this form. Then we will get value of what? We will get value of x, we will get value of p, and we will get value of q. Then we can write what? 1 minus x formula we can apply. But we don't know what is x, what is p by q. Okay. So see here what we can write here. Now, so this will become what? Now see here. Now you should write now. Now means when you solving the question. Now S is equal to 1 will remain 1 it itself. Okay. P by 1 factorial. Okay. So x by q. Correct na? X by q. Here what should be there? 1 factorial should be there. Yes, 1 factorial should be there. Okay. Then x by q. So q is what here? This will become what? 1 by 3 only. 1 by 3. Okay, 1 by 3, and here p will be 1 itself. P into x by q. X by q is what? Q is what? 3 only. Q is 3 only. Correct na? Q is 3 only. Next, what is it? 1 into 3. 1 into 3 na? 1 into 3 means what? 1 into 3. Okay. 1 into 3 divided by 3 into 6. Correct na? 3 into 6 means what? I can take? 3 into 6 means I can take 3 common. See, 3 into 6 is what? Observe here carefully. 3.6 is there. I can write this is what? 3 into 2. 3 into 3 into 2. If I take 3, this will become what? 3 if I take 3. 3 into 3 if I take it outside, this will become 1 into 2. 3 into 3 is what? 3 square. That is 1 into 2. See, observe here carefully. I will write there directly. How? You have to understand. So what we have in the denominator? 3d. What is that? We have 3.6. Correct na? Now what I shall write? 3 into, what I will write? 3 into, this 6 I can write it as what? 3 into 2. Correct na? Now what I will do? I will take 3 common, not just 3 common, I will take 3 this side. Okay. 3 into 3 I will take outside. This will become what? 1 into 2. Okay. 3 into 3 is what? Don't write 9. 3 into 3 is what? In terms of formula it is square. So this is what? 3 square. 3 square into 1 into 2. Correct na? 3 square into 1 into 2. 1 into 2 or 2 into 1 is what? 2 factorial. So this will become what? 3 square into 2 factorial. Whatever is the power, that will become the factorial. If it is 3 cube into 3 factorial. Okay. Then it is what? 3 power 4 into 4 factorial. 3 power n into n factorial, like that it becomes. So this will become what? 1 into 3. Correct na? So here 1 is there. This should become p is what we got here? 1. So this is p is already 1. P plus q. P plus q means what? 1 plus 1 plus, see, we need to get sum as 3. See, p we got it as what? See, p we got it as what? Let us write 3 only. Keep it for this now. Okay, keep it as it is. Now, this p can be written as what? This 3 can be written as what? This 3 can be written as 1 into 1 plus 2. Okay, 1 plus 2, because 3 can be written as already p is 1. Okay, so if I write p plus q is equal to 3, I know that p is equal to 1. What will q be? Q will be equal to 3 minus 1, 2. So we got the value of what? Q. See, p plus q is what? Here p is 1, here p is 1. So see here p is 1. Okay, and what about this 3? P plus q is 3. P plus q is 3 and p is equal to 1. Then q will be equal to what? 2. So I can write this as what? 1 plus 2 divided by, what is this? I have, this is what? X is what? X is nothing but here, x is nothing but equal to what? X also I got it as what? Equal to 1. Okay, x also I got it as what? 1. So this is what? 2 factorial. 2 factorial means here I should write it as what? 3 into 6 na? I should write it as what? 3 square into 1 into 2, or I can write it as 2 factorial. Okay, 3 square, or I can write it as, this I can write it as, see here, this will become, observe here carefully, this will become 2 factorial into, what is this? 1 by q. 1 by q is what? Q is what? 2. Correct na? 1 by q. So see here, q is what? Q should not be 2, q should be 3. Let us check on just a minute. Here we got q as 3. So here p plus q. P plus q means 3 into 1. Okay. So here we should take it as what? Here we should take it as, I should take it as 3 only. Okay. So 1 into 3. Correct na? 1 into 3. And there what is this? 2 factorial divided by q is what? 3 square. Okay. 3 square. This is what we have. Next, 1 plus, this is what? 1 into 3 into 5. Correct na? 1 into 3 into 5. 1 into 3 into, what is p plus q? Okay. And into 5 divided by, what is this? If I take 3 outside, this will become what? 3 cube. 1 into 2 into 3. Correct na? This will become what? 1 into 2 into 3 is what? 3 factorial. Okay. 3 factorial into, what is this? Into 1 by 3 whole cube. This is what I have. Correct na? 1 by 3 whole cube. This is what I have. You can observe here. Okay, you can observe here. This is what we have. This is what we have. Correct na? This is what we have. This is what we have. Now see here, what we did here is perfectly correct. Q is equal to 2. Here x by q is equal to 1 by 3. X by q is equal to 1 by 3. This whole thing should be square. This whole thing should be square. So we are having what? 1 by 3 whole square. Correct na? This is 1 by 3. Now if you compare, on comparing, let us write this as equation. Let us write this as equation 1. Let us write this as equation 2. Okay. This better write this in same page. Otherwise it will be difficult for you to compare. Okay. On comparing equation 1 and 2, we get what? Okay, this is what? X by q. Here also this is what? X by q. X by q is equal to what? 1 by 3. Okay, x by q is equal to 1 by 3. X by q is equal to 1 by 3. But we got q value is equal to what we got here already. Okay, okay, we get see, I'll write here. Let me write it here. Okay, we get q value is equal to what? 2. Okay, we get q value is equal to 2 and p value is equal to 1. Already we got it. P value is equal to 1. Already we got it. What about x value? X value we got it as what? 1. Okay, x by q is equal to 1 by 3. Okay, x value is not 1. Let us take it as C here. X value is not 1. So see here, x by q is equal to 1 by 3. X value we did not get. See, if something is in the form of fraction, we cannot say that numerator is exactly equal to that value. X by q is equal to 1 by 3 doesn't mean that x is equal to 1. Doesn't mean that x is equal to 1. You should not take like that. Here we have taken it. We should not take like that. Okay, x by q is equal to 1 by 3. Q is equal to what? 2. Okay, q is equal to 2. So that means what? So that is what the mistake we did. So we should not take like that. So x by 2 is equal to 1 by 3. That implies x is equal to what? 2 by 3. X is equal to what? 2 by 3. Now did we get what all the things that are required? That is 1 minus x to the power of minus q by p by q. Okay. So this will be equal to what? X is equal to 2 by 3. Now what I can write? So therefore in the next step, therefore x is equal to 1 minus x to the power of minus p by q. Okay. That is nothing but equal to what? 1 minus x is equal to what? What is the value of x? So this formula we are applying the other way around. So we are coming from RHS to LHS here. So 1 minus x to the power of minus p by q. X is equal to what? 2 by 3. P is equal to what? 1. Q is equal to 2. Q is equal to 2. Okay. That is 1 minus x is what? 2 by 3 minus 1 by 2. Minus 1 by 2. Correct na? Minus 1 by 2. Minus 1 by 2. Now on simplifying this, what will have? 3. If I take LCM, this will be 3 minus 2. 2 by 3 to the power of minus 1 by 2. So that is yes. So s is equal to what? 3 minus 2 is 1. 1 by 3 to the power of minus 1 by 2. So what I can take? This one. If I take 3 up to the top, this will become what? 3 to the power of 1 by 2. So s is equal to what? Root 3. S is equal to what? Root 3. What is the answer that is given? What is the answer that is given? Let us check. Root 3. What is the answer that is given? It is nothing but equal to root 3. So that is nothing but equal to root 3. Clear na? So we got the answer root 3 and the answer given answer is also root 3. So it is perfectly fine. Okay. So we have to do this way. Clear na? So we have to remember what? Only one formula that is required, that you have to remember. Clear na? Understood? Okay. Now let us do one more question. Or we have to then find this value. Okay. Then find this value. This one question. Okay, we'll complete it, not a problem. We'll complete it better. Now this is the question we have to solve. See here, this is the question we got to solve. So here, this is the, if x is equal to something, then prove that. They are not asking the value, then they are asking to prove something. Okay, if x is equal to this much, then they are asking us to prove. So here also same thing we have to do. Okay, here also we have to do what? We have to do the same thing. That is nothing but equal to what? We have to find the value of, what is it? We have to find the value of x, p and q. Same thing we have to do. Okay, after that we can prove that. Okay, now let us take up the question. What is that they have given? We have to take the x value. Okay. solution. Okay, here also same thing, let S is equal to, given sum is equal to S. Okay, S is equal to what they have given, okay, or they have only given, okay, they only given x, this is nothing but equal to x. Okay, given x is equal to, given x is equal to what, x is equal to, what is it, 1 into 3, 3 by 6, 3 into 6, next is what,
1 into 3 into 5 by 3 into 6 into 9 plus 1 into 3 into 5 into 7 by 3 into 6 into 9 into 12.
Okay, that's it, 12 plus something. Then we have to prove something, correct na? Now let us take this. This is given. We know that this is what is given, correct? Now let us take, we know that, what is that formula we have, 1 minus x to the power of minus p by q is equal to 1 plus, what is that I have? What is that I have? X by q plus, here I'll write x by q whole square, okay, plus what is it, x by q whole cube. What is this I have? P by 1 factorial, p into p plus q by what is it, 2 factorial. Okay, this will become what, focus here, this will become plus p into p plus q, don't leave your other friends also, new friends when you get, p plus q divided by what, 3 factorial into x plus q up to infinity. Okay, so this, let this be equation 1, let this be equation 2. Now x is equal to, let us write it in simplified form. So x is equal to 1 into 3 is given, correct na, into by divided by 3 into 6. But here, see, observe here, 1 is there here, 1 is not there here. So what I'll do, I'll add 1 for equation, now see here, for equation 1, okay, add 1 on both sides, So this will become what, 1 plus x into 1 plus 1 into 3 by 3 into 6 plus 1 into 3 into 5 divided by 3 into 6 into 9. Firstly, I'll write it down, 1 into 3 into 5 into 7 divided by 3 into 6 into 9 into 12, correct na, plus up to, this is something I have. Okay, this is something I have. Now let us further simplify. So 1 plus x is equal to, what I have, 1 plus, what is this, 1 by 3 into 3 into 6, correct na, 1 by 3 into 3 into 6. What I can do here, same thing, same procedure, 3 into 6, so 3 square, that is what I can do, 3 square is there. So this will become 3 square, this will become 1 into 2 means it will become 2 factorial, so this will become 2 factorial. So this is 3 is there, correct na, 3 is there. Now what I can do with this 3? This 3 is there. So this will become what? 1 into 3, correct na, 1 into 3. So this will become x by 3. So this is what? X by q whole square. So x by q whole square I cannot make it. This will be x by q. So this will become 3 square. This will be 3. This will be 1. Correct na? This 3 if I take it outside, this will become 3 square. So x by q. So 3 and 3 square. This will become what that I can do? I can do cancel 1 by 3. So this will become what? This will become x by q. So 1 by 3. 1 by 3 this will become. Understood why? Okay. X by q is equal to what? X by q. We got it as what? 1 by 3. Write it here. Okay. Below write it down. Okay. Not here. Below write it down in the paper. X by 3 we got it. X by q we got it as 1 by 3. Okay. What about q value? We don't know. What about p value? 1. P value again it is 1. Okay. Q value we don't know. Let us see. Okay. So p value we got it. Next is what? 1 into 3. Next is what? Next we are having 1 into 3 into 5 divided by 3 is there. Here if I take 3 outside, this will become what? 3 cube. Okay. This will become what? Okay. This will become 3 cube. So this is 1 into 2 into 3. That will become what? 3 factorial into 3 cube. So what I can do? 3 cancels. So this will become what? This will become again this will become what? This will become 3 cancel means this will become what? Observe here carefully. So this will become, I can write it as 1 into 5. This will become what? This will become 3, 1, 3 cancel. Here 3 cube is there. So this will become what? 1 by 3 square. Or I can write it as 1 by 3 whole square. So x by q whole square. Okay, 1 into 5. 3 factorial, okay, this is what I have, okay, 1 into 5. So, this is what I have. Now, see here, P into P plus Q. P plus Q is what I got? P plus Q is what I got here? 5. P, this is P, okay, this is P is 1, okay, this is x by Q. This is P into P plus Q. P plus Q is what? 5. What is P value? 1. So, P value is 1 means Q value will become? Q will become 4. That's it. Q will become 4. Now, further, this I can write it as what? This is not plus, this is not equals, this should be plus. Plus again, what I will get? 1 into 5 into 7 into 1 by 3, directly I am writing whole cube divided by what is this? 3 factorial, correct na? This will become what? This is 3 factorial. This should be, what is this? 3 factorial, this is what? 1 into 2. So, this is 3 into 2. So, this if I take common, 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. Okay. This will be 4 factorial, correct na? 4 factorial, it will go on like this. It will go on like this. Now, what is that we have? Same thing we got now here. So, this is 4 factorial, it will go on like this. Okay. So, this is, instead of cancelling, I am multiplying. So, if I want to keep 3, I can keep 3 also, no problem. See, I can keep 3 also, no problem. So, this will become what? Whole cube. If I keep 3 here, this will become what? Whole square. If I keep 3 here, this will become what? Whole to the power of 4. Not a problem at all. Still it remains the same. Multiply by, keep 3, no problem. Multiply and divide by 3, that's all. So, this will become what? 1 by 3 whole square, 1 by 3 whole cube, like that. Okay, that is what we will have. Now, see here, same thing we got here also. Same thing we got here also. Now, P is equal to 1, Q is equal to 2. How we will get 2? Just a minute, let us see. Q is equal to 2, how we will get? Let us see. Okay. So, if we multiply by 3, so P plus Q will become what? Again 3. P plus Q will not become 5. Okay, P plus Q will not become 5, it will become what? 3. If you keep it as 3, as per the formula, if you keep it as 3, so P plus Q will not become 5, P plus Q will become what? 3. So, P is equal to 1, Q is equal to 2. Okay, this is what we got it. So, X is equal to what? So, X by Q is equal to 1 by 3. Okay, on comparing, we have to write on comparing. Okay, here let me write the steps. Okay, let me write the steps here. So, this will become what? On comparing, see here, on comparing, this is what? On comparing, this is, let me take this as, this is what we got, this is equation 2, that is equation 1. So, this is, let us take this as equation 3. Okay, on comparing 2 and 3, on comparing 2 and 3, we get what? P is equal to 1, Q is equal to 2. Okay, what else we get? We get X by Q is equal to, what is it we get? X by Q is equal to 1 by 3. That implies X is equal to what? Q is what we got? 2. So, X is nothing but 2 by 3. 2 by 3. Correct na? So, therefore, we can write it as what? Therefore, what is this we have? What is this we have? 1 plus X we have. 1 plus X we have. But we have to do what? We have to send 1 that side. We need only the value of X. Okay, we need only the value of X. So, see here. Okay. So, see here we have 1 here we have. So, what we can do here? This 1 we can send it that side. So, 1 if we send it that side, 1 plus 1 by 3. Okay, I plus 1 plus 1 by 3 on both sides. Okay, 1 plus, instead of adding 1, they have added 1 plus 1 by 3. That can also be done. So, that will give us what? 4 by 3. Okay. So, here we will get what? 4 by 3. Okay, 1 plus 2 into Q, 3 into 2, that is what they have done. Okay. So, what they have done? They have added, nothing to worry, this itself you keep it, no need to worry. Okay. So, X plus 4 by 3, add 1 plus 1 by 3 they have taken. Okay, add 1 plus 1 by 3, 1 plus 1 by 3 on both sides. Okay, 1 plus 1 by 3 on both sides. This is the thing you have to remember with this question. Okay, 1 plus 1 by 3, add 1 plus 1 by 3, 1 plus 1 by 3 on both sides. This will become what? X plus 1 by 4, X plus 1 by 4. Okay. So, if you add 1 plus 1 by 3 on both sides, this will become what? So, this will become, this is 1 plus 1 by 3. This is what we will have, 1 plus 1 by 3. This is the formula, it will hold good. Okay. 1 plus 1 by 3, this will hold good, this will become 4 by 3. This will become 4 by 3. So, now it will become correct. So, we are having a 1 by 3, this is 1 by 3 X by Q. X by Q is what? 1 by 3. X by Q is what? 1 by 3. So, you have to add 1 by 3 on both sides. Clear? 1 by 3 you have to add on both sides. So this will give us 4 by 3. Okay, this will give us 3 plus 1. This will become 4 by 3. Observe very carefully. This will become 4 by 3, and this will remain 1 plus 1 plus 1 by 3. This is the formula. This is nothing but P by Q. This will become P by Q. That is P by Q is what? P by Q. Q is what? P is what? 1. Q is what? We don't know here at as of now. X by Q is 1 by 3. See, that is what we got here. X by Q is 1 by 3. 1 plus 1 by 1 into 1 by 3. So this is next thing. So see here 1 plus 1 by 3. Here we did not have 1. Basically we did not have 1. So here this will become what? So see here. Here if you add 1. So see here 1 plus 1 by 3. 1 plus 1 by 3. 1 plus 1 by 3 means 1 into 1 by 3 by 1 factorial. Here 1 is what? This is P. This is what? 1 by 3 means this is nothing but x by q. This is x by q. That is what I am telling. Okay, that is what I am telling. Clear na? This is 1 by q. Okay, so this is 1 by 1 factorial into x by q is 1 by 3. So this is the formula we have. So we got the values. Now on comparing 1 and 2, this is what we have. Therefore further we have what? Therefore we have what? Therefore we have x plus 4 by 3 is equal to what? X plus 4 by 3 is equal to what is it? 1 minus x to the power of is equal to 1 minus x to the power of minus p by q. That is nothing but equal to what? 1 minus x is what here? 2 by 3 to the power of minus p by q. Minus p is what? Minus 1. Q is what here? 2. Okay, q is what here? 2. Further let us go to the next page. So x plus 4 by 3 is equal to, this will become what? 1 minus 2 by 3 means 3 minus 2, that is 1 by 3 will have what? 1 by 3 to the power of minus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 3, 1 by 3 to the power of minus 1 by 2. So this I can make it as what? X plus 4 by 3 is equal to 3 to the power of 1 by 2. Okay, what I can do? Square on both sides. Square on both sides. Square on both sides. So 3 to the power of 1 by 2 squaring on both sides means this will give us x plus 4 by 3 whole square is equal to 3 to the power of 1 by 2 whole square. So 2 will cancel. I will have what? A plus b whole square. This will be x square plus 16 by 9 plus 2ab. 2ab means what? 2 into 8 is 2 into 4 is 8. Okay, 8 by 3 into x is equal to, this is 3. X square plus 16 by 9 plus 8 by 3 x is equal to 3. Now LCM is what here? 9. LCM is 9 here. Correct na? 2ab means what? 2 into 4 into x by 3. So that is 2 4s are 8. 8 by 3 x. So LCM is 9 here. So this will give me 9x square plus 16 plus 24x. Good. So this is equal to 3. So this gives me equal to, so 9x square plus 16 plus 24x is equal to what? Let me write it neatly. So 9x square plus 16 plus 24x is equal to 3 9s are 27. Okay, 3 9s are 27. Let me bring it this side. 9x square plus 24x. If I bring it this side, this will become minus 11. Correct na? Or if I send it that side, what they are asking us to prove? That should be equal to 11. So 9x square plus 24x. If I send it that side, this will become, if I send 16 that side, it will become, so 24x is equal to 27 minus 16. Next one more step. 9x square plus 24x is equal to 11. So proved. That's it. Clear na? Very simple. Same as the previous question. Clear? All right. Okay. What are the type of questions that we have solved? So one more thing. What are the questions we have solved? This is the thing. Okay. This is one question we have solved. Other questions. How many questions are there? Let us see. Okay. That's it. Okay. One more question. See here. This is one more question that we have. So see here. This is one more question that we have. Fairly simple. So see here. So this is the question that we have. This you have to take it as homework. Find the sum of this infinite series. Okay, I will be solving it in the next class. Please take this as homework. Okay, please take this question as homework. I will be solving it in the next class. So that completes the chapter of what? Binomial theorem. So first 6 questions are based on NCR. Next, it is based on infinite series, that is finite, this is infinite series. For this you should be using the formula 1 minus x to the power of minus p by q, that formula, that expansion you should be using. For initial questions you should be using 1 plus x to the power of n, that is binomial expansion. Alright friends, I will wind up now. Let us meet in the next class where we will be discussing about measures of dispersion, that is statistics. Fine, thank you, take care.